evening. A jaw-dropping announcement today on the crash of Germanwings Flight 9525. Investigators revealed it was a calculated crash, intentional. They say in silence the young co-pilot programmed his own death and murdered 149 innocent people. The final shocking moments before the plane smashed into the French Alps played out on the black box recordings. There are no bodies to bury and no understanding yet why the 27-year-old co-pilot did it. The news quickly led to changes in Canada and around the world on cockpit protocol. We have two stories tonight. First, CTV's Danielle Hamamdjian in Dusseldorf on the families who learned the hideous truth.
By the time the victims' relatives arrived at the foothills of the French Alps, the last living moments of their loved ones had become agonizingly more vivid. Knowing they were about to crash, the passengers of Flight 4U9525 screamed to their deaths. Audio recording from the black box reveals the first 20 minutes of the flight had gone smoothly, though the co-pilot, Andreas Lubitz, had been curt when briefed on the landing. The captain then asked Lubitz to take control while he stepped out of the cockpit to use the washroom.
C'est alors qu'il est seul que le copilote manipule les boutons de ce qu'on appelle le Flight Monitoring System pour actionner la descente de l'appareil. Je répète, c'est alors qu'il est seul aux commandes de cet avion Airbus A320 que le copilote manipule les boutons du Flight Monitoring System pour actionner la descente de l'appareil. L'action sur ce sélectionneur d'altitude ne peut être que volontaire.
The plane had reached its cruising altitude when the captain is heard leaving the cockpit. He tried to get back in, first knocking, then banging on the door, locked by the co-pilot who ignored him and who had set the autopilot to the lowest possible setting, 100 feet. For the next 8 minutes, he breathed normally and said nothing as the plane plummeted, ignoring alarms and failing to answer desperate calls from controllers and from the cabin, where people began screaming. German officials say the 27-year-old pilot had no links to terrorism. His apartment in Dusseldorf and parents' house in Muntebauer combed through by police. On the day of the crash, German authorities checked police and intelligence databases, but nothing turned up. Now they're inside his home trying to find any possible clues. Acquaintances describe him as polite and nice, a man who fulfilled a lifelong dream of becoming a pilot. The reaction from neighbors.
Your reaction, I guess, that he is the man responsible who lived across the street from you.
Es ist eine schreckliche Situation.
How can someone take so many innocent lives, he said. On the surface, an impeccable record. Still, the Lufthansa CEO cannot publicly explain why 6 years ago, Lubitz took a long time off from his training.
Ja, das war eine mehrmonatige Unterbrechung der Ausbildung.
It was an interruption of several months, and that's not unusual, he said. Regarding the reasons, he could not give an answer. In the end, Lubitz did pass all his tests and was considered 100% fit to fly. So what could have driven him to kill 149 people and himself without saying a word? Well, there is speculation he was suffering from depression, but Lisa, for now, it remains just that, speculation.
Oh, Danielle, I mean, you say he passed all of his tests. Were they psychological tests? Do we know what kind of screening he would have faced just 18 months ago when he started his career as a pilot?
Well, Lufthansa CEO says all their pilots undergo extensive physical and psychological tests, though protocol doesn't call for interviews with family and friends of potential pilots, though they do say there are routine checks in place on the pilot's ability to fly. But once the training is over, Lisa, there are no more psychological tests.
All right, Danielle Hamamdjian in Dusseldorf.